like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, it's gonna be a Q&A, which, by the way, these are some juicy questions and some that I've never answered. So, not even the middle of recording this video, my son got hungry, so I'm giving him some beans with rice and cheese, and right now he's eating on bed, watching Mickey Mouse. So, commercial break.
An hour later.
My son fell asleep, but I'm gonna answer the question as a blanket. Let me move it real quick, but it looks kind of bad. It's just a blanket that's folded, but I just have it right there on the side. Just because I sleep with that blanket, I'd be sleeping with 4 blankets because I'd be cold at night. But let's answer the questions and let's just be honest, truthful. Let's not sugarcoat stuff because we don't got that time. We got and tested for COVID. Yes, we did, but me, my son, and my whole family, so my parents and my brother lives with us too, we all came out negative. Thank God, knocking on wood. Every time we get tested, it's negative. To also do know my story, thank you for sticking by my side since day one. I truly do appreciate that, and I don't show it, but I really do. Kiss me pretty, please. LMAO, no thanks. Not interested either. What have you always been a 10 out of 10 ever since I met you? Oh, thank you. That's cute though. Does he know about his father? No, he doesn't. He does not. He only says mom, and that's it. He only knows that he has a mom figure, and a mom figure, that's it. I always assure him that I'm always gonna be there for him. I'm always gonna love, care, support him through all his choices and actions, and I'm always gonna be there, you know, just giving my 100%. How old is your son? He's 2 years old. He turned 2 actually this August. It looks like you're doing a great job. Thank you. It's not easy. It's tough. It has its ups and downs. What do you see in the future? I see myself being successful in my business, graduating college, moving into my parents' house, having my own house or apartment. Are you employed or going to school? If so, how do you split your time up? I'm self-employed. I am a business owner, also known as an entrepreneur. I'll be going to school pretty soon. I'll be attending college 2021. And how do I split my time? How do I split my time between being a full business owner and a full-time mom? It's easy, you multitask. But my son's always with me no matter what, 24/7, so it's not that hard. It's kind of easy for me. I've managed doing this business for a few months now. I've managed, and yeah. What's your New Year's resolution? To continue my business, to grow my business, to be more successful in my business, to, you know, do great in college, for my son to have a great, successful future, for my son to grow, for my son to thrive, to be smart, because he's a 2-year-old, but he knows a bunch of English and Spanish. Raw truth about why I started my YouTube channel and my journey on YouTube. Honestly, there's content to look back at in the future for my son. To be like, oh my god, I did that. My mom did that. Oh my god. She's a fun person. Truth why I started YouTube was so that one day me and my son could sit down and watch our crazy journeys, watch us growing up for the past 2 years right now. To, you know, have memories to look back. That's really why I started YouTube. I didn't start to get money off of this because I'm not even thinking about the fame and the fortune. I'm just thinking about, oh my god, this is a video diary that I wanted to have for me and my son, to capture all our bittersweet moments. Te casarás conmigo? No. Well, I have a business, but my son is like the reason why I started too. I want to talk about it, but I know I'm gonna get judged for that. You know, I've said this story multiple times. A few other people have reached out to me, you know, asking me for advice and everything, and I've helped people, and I've made new friends because of a bunch of other stuff. One of my friends asked me, can we hang out soon? And the answer is no, sorry. What have you learned about in 2020? Honestly, who your real friends are, who's toxic in your life, who isn't, what's the good and what's the bad people in your life. Yeah, honestly, I feel like we all learned that there's a bunch of fake friends in your life, and this year really has taught you who's really there for you and who really isn't. But yeah, how painful was it giving birth? When I tell you that shit's painful, that's painful. But that was an epidural. At 8 centimeters, I got it. It was an emergency epidural. 8 centimeters. Story time for my 16 and pregnant video. You can go watch that. And I saw the full detail of what happened and whatnot on that video, but it was painful. It's like way worse than period cramps because you're contracting and you're about to give life. Because my birth was all naturally, not a C-section, it was like naturally down there. Also because I got 25 plus stitches down there. It was like a 4th degree tear. How do you feel starting and owning a business? I feel great, honestly. Like, I really do feel great about it. I'm my own boss. Like, I feel great. What are my mornings like? Girl, when I tell you they're a bit chaotic, they're a bit chaotic. Especially with the toddler now that my son's 2 años. It's chaotic. But every morning I wake up to my son smiling and he's like, "Good morning, mommy." I'm like, "Good morning, mi amor," and I give him a big hug and multiple kisses. Then we get out of bed, I change him because he showered the night before, like that same day. But after I change him, we both go out to the living room. I go grab our food, usually make our food, or just grab something real quick like cereal, oatmeal, or if I want to make waffles, I make us waffles, or those rancheros, eggs, egg whites, you know, all even Latino dishes for breakfast. But it's really easy, it's fun. He's really calm in the morning, especially when it's afternoon. It's the terrible twos. Next question, what's your dream job? I'm doing it right now, but my dream job would be like to be a doctor or a teacher. Yeah, or a social worker, or you know, start my own organization to help others who have been physically, mentally, and everything abused, and all types of abuse and all of that. I love my life. What is your goal? My goal is to be successful in life, to go to college, and all of that. When do you suck at iMessage? You do too. We both lag. That's why we suck. I'll be lagging. Are you talking to anybody and love y'all? We love you too. And at the moment, no, I am not talking to no one. Are you going to have more kids? Not right now, nor in the near future. In the future, I will, but just depends on the person. Collabs with other YouTubers. I most likely will next year in 2021 or 2022. At the moment, we're also trying to talk about it and trying to make adjustments, but right now due to the pandemic, we were supposed to do a few this year, but we didn't, and I'm not gonna say what to. Just know that I was, but you know, canceled plans. What has been the hardest part about being a mom? For me, it really hasn't been hard because I time balance. I have time management for everything. But I just feel like when he gets sick and he has a cold, then that's the hard part, because then you don't really know what's wrong with your child. They cry, they scream. But at least my son tells me that he's in pain and what hurts. He points out if it still hurts. He's like, "Mommy, ouchie," or "ouchie" if he has a headache, or like, "Mommy, pica" when he has boogers. That's what he tells me. What are you doing during time in quarantine? Are you going out in public? I do go out in public. My son wears a face mask and a facial. I was just looking at it, and I wear a mask as well. We social distance, obviously, you know, you have to guard precautions. I make sure to clean my son's hands when he touches anything outside. Are you going to have kids in the future? So how do I enjoy being a mom? I honestly love it. It's really easy, it's stress-free, and I get to do so much more with my son. Like going out, me and him having little picnic days, going to the park, but right now due to the pandemic, he really can't do that. You can't even go to a park. So, but those are all the questions that you guys had. Honestly, that was all the questions.